Hello everybody and welcome back to the Sunward Isles. Ba-na-dum, ba-na-dum, ba-na-dum. I wanted to say the upgoated estate, but that's not even close to this estate. So, I have a plan. Basically, we are low on supplies. However, that should not dissuade us from doing what we want to do. So here's what I think we are going to do. We are going to bring out a team. Okay, we're going to bring out a team. The end. No, we're going to bring out a team to go do the spiders, and I have specifically hand-picked this team. Now, I am a little bit torn at the moment if I just want to go farming or if I want to go do the spiders right now. Because the team I'm debating bringing out would be Amaterasu, just because of Blade Master, Natural Swing, and we used to have something for crit, but Daredevil, truth be told, is really good as well. Well, and Risk Taker, actually, the 10% damage. Man, Amaterasu actually has some legit, like, I almost wish you could lock in a negative quirk, because Risk Taker is completely overshadowed by Daredevil. Not only does it get rid of it, or is it damage taken or minus dodge? It's minus dodge. Not only does it completely overshadow it while at low health, but it also gives 5 additional dodge. Like, that's just solid. And then the whole fact that 8 accuracy when using Slash, Kick, Essence Steel, Cut Down, Decimate. The only 2 that don't benefit from Blade Master is Foxfire and Spirit of the Fox God. Because obviously this doesn't do anything, and this is ranged. But even then, still 5 accuracy! That's so good! Actually, come to think of it, a lot of people have, like, really solid abilities. Like Clutch Hitter on the Yama, who is always low health. Don't mind if I do. Yokai Slayer with Hot to Trot. Like, that's just stupid good. Hard Skinned, really good. Faded, really good. The Spider Circumventer, really good. Natural Eye, Unerring, super freaking good for a ranged build, which, like, okay. The abilities we are currently using are all ranged. I was gonna say most of his abilities. Evasive, like, we have a lot of really good ones. If anything, we need to start locking some of these in so that we don't lose it. Like, for example, Deadly is really solid. Anyway, before I get too terribly sidetracked, I'm thinking of bringing Amaterasu with the Legendary Bracer. I was going to take the Trapped Onibi if we go to farm, because 40% dodge chance is pretty solid. I don't want to completely butcher your name. I'm still not going to try. With the Book of 5 Rings, because it gives all stats. And the Lower Boundary Military Order, because you guessed it, it also gives all stats. So that's just like a really solid everything is better. Draugr Overlord would have Shag and Scoop's head, because it gives dodge, it gives extra riposte damage, and the Cracked Gong while farming off camera. Don't worry, I only did like 2 or 3 dungeons, not really all that much. Which gives 15% riposte damage, but also gives some protection if you're attacked by yokai, which is going to be really solid when we go to the Nightmare missions. So basically, he's just going to be a riposte and buff people build with Sunder to move him back. And then our main healer would be Blank, which I know that sounds a little bit scary because Blank doesn't necessarily do a lot of healing. But hopefully with growth and, stuff of that nature, it should be fine. And at some point, I was told we need to try out the melee evolutionary build, and I do plan to try that out, just playing it as a healer for right now. Unfortunately, Blank just kind of has to be a healer, because we don't have too many low health healers. But with Whisk and Junia's head, that should be pretty good. So what I'm thinking, maybe we will take Melon, just to get a little bit of extra healing, since we don't need the yokai. And then I think I'm going to leave Cracked Gong. And I think that should be okay. So, that is our team. Let's see if we can do this for real this time. And then, after the spiders, we're going to go immediately into the Viscount and just get as much progress as we can. Well, I already went over their builds, but let this first room be an example of how good and or bad this is going to go. First thing is first. I'm going to go for Flashing Blade, do some damage, give us some damage, give us some dodge. Okay, our dodge unfortunately did not save us very much right there. We do get a little bit blighted. Renewal. I'm gonna go for growth. We only get the health, that's fine. That's gonna be the case for quite a few of these. But as long as the potential is there, we can very easily make something work. The biggest riposte on the field is now up. Even though it has... Well, no, it actually has no downside. So this riposte is actually going to be just stupidly overpowered. Let's give ourselves a little bit of bleed resist. It's not a whole lot, but even 1% might make the difference. That riposte is still the absolute best one, but let's set up a second one, because one simply isn't enough. You know what I'm saying? Let's go for a kill. 12 damage, that's pretty good, and we do get a little bit of healing, so our healing is absolutely not going to struggle. We do land a really good riposte crit. Everybody gets a little bit of restoration. We are going to take a second sword slice into another crit. Oh my goodness. He's a complete mad lad, the double riposte. And you're dead. Ooh, we need to loot stuff with the evolutionary because she is going to get that. Okay. Well, I have no reason to believe that this is going to go bad. Well, I've thought that a few times, though. Oh my God! You want to calm down with that damage there, buddy? Oh my God! I can see a light at the end of the tunnel. I can see it. My end. Oh my God. Oh! That literally did more damage than I have health. That was insane damage. You remember what I said about, like, oh, we're super prepared. What could possibly go wrong? Apparently a lot! Ow! You want to chill out with that damage there, friend? Oh! Apparently, it doesn't matter how much damage we have, because he's just gonna destroy us. Good lord, though, man. Like, I know he's marked, but jeez! Like, I'm fully aware it's because of the mark. But holy cow, it does not feel very good to take overkill amount of health. Literally 52 damage when we have 50. Yikerinos. Hey, at least we got a cool thing out of it. I don't know if we're gonna camp. We might just need the food for healing at this rate. Well, isn't this a similar spot? Okay. Dungeon has been going well. However, Draugr Overlord seems to have an uncanny magnet effect to being crit. Luckily, we did get courageous. However, we're out of torches. And you know what that means. So, we're gonna hope for the best, and we're just gonna continue going after the ample amount of shrines. We have 2 left. We only need to get 2 more. So we're certainly going to see how that goes. But for the moment, we're not looking too bad, though we could absolutely be looking better. Try to one-shot the sword spider. Unfortunately, it does not work. Here comes their attacks. Doing a little bit of damage. We can go for a group-wide execute next turn. We do take one of them out. Taking a lot of damage on Draugr Overlord because it's spiders versus marked. Double riposte. That could have been a lot worse. I'm going to stall just a little bit because I think we could very much need it. A 15 stress heal is, well, hey, I was going to say there goes our stalling, but never mind. Go for a mend. Everybody gets a tiny bit of a heal. And now we finish it off with a little bit more of a heal. Unfortunately, we did not get the crit on the one who could have used it, but that's okay. I've been trying to take as many portraits as we possibly can. As you can see, been doing well. I think we're going to replace the crests, because even though the crests are useful, we need those a lot more. Now, I seem to recall there being one above us. However, I want to check over this way for the second one. Okay, we do get a surprise. That's actually really good, because that means we can go for a riposte. We can go... That's not the button I meant to use. I meant to go for a mend, but you know what? All in all, I guess the extra stats could work. We're going to go for a second riposte, the far stronger riposte, and try and one-shot. 2 health. Almost pulled it off. We do get a tiny bit of a heal. We are going to get attacked now. We do get a crit on us, unfortunately. We do get a really nasty riposte, though. Here comes a double riposte. Does not take him out, somehow. Actually, there might have been a miss. Okay, we're gonna not get bled. We do get a little bit more regen, thankfully. And even more not regen, because we dodged. Big hit. That's gonna be a little bit of a stress heal for everyone. I think we're gonna go for the 3-man execute. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Growth. Everybody gets a little bit of healing. Unfortunately, the flat healing did not pan out. But we actually do get a little bit more regen because we just took another hit. So, let's claim ourselves a couple souls, shall we? Decimate. He has 2 health. He must have been like 1 health above the threshold. Ooh, everybody gets a little bit of a stress heal. Buff you up for damage. And, okay, after a growth, you know, I'm not going to complain about more healing. Now we get him. Nice. The Ronin is doing plenty of damage right now. I can say that much for sure. This is making me feel just a slight bit uneasy. Let's have you open that. Ebony beads could be cool, however, I think we're going to leave them behind. There's bound to be a shrine up here. Okay, the surprise does suck, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Let's go ahead and set up a riposte. And then I'm going to use Rush. Okay, we're basically back to where we wanted to be. Gets a crit heal, but it doesn't really matter all that much. Toxic dampening could be very bad. Luckily, the downside of it doesn't appear to have panned out. Okay, we're going to set up a riposte. The fact we're in pure darkness is not great. especially because we're not really decked out for it how we were in the Torchless Estate. Okay, we are getting pretty good riposte damage. We're about to take a lot of bleed damage. Almost. Take you out because you're by far going to be the most annoying one with your blights and the potential for the aquatic spider pox, which could be a big problem. We're gonna go for this, maybe cure the bleed. It didn't quite pan out though. Big attack. And like that, we have finished off yet another battle. Actually, he's probably going to get one more attack off. Yeah, he survived with 2 health. We do get a little bit of recovery. Unfortunately, we're not able to do enough damage to take him out right there. Sword slice. I dislike having to leave the amount of things that we've had to leave behind, but, you know, as long as we can actually make it out. Hey. Alright, one more to go. We're just gonna walk right back where we came, because that is gonna be a lot less dangerous. It also won't lower our torch as much. Haha! So I'm pretty sure it's going to be in this one right here. I'm pretty sure this is where it's at. If it's not, it's gonna be a little bit awkward. Now we do have the food for one more hunger check, so I mean that's pretty fine and dandy. Aha! Good. It seems my memory has paid off. Let's see what we got. 13.3k gold. We got 15 portraits, 12 busts, 9 deeds, and 12 crests. A few people went to level 5. Hagomania. Pfft. Spasm of the intros. Ugh. Clutch hitter. And Witness replaced Risk Taker. Oh, yuck. Idol Kitsune Miku's gained 1 resolve level. Well, alright. That's gonna be a free level. Actually, that's gonna be our first level 6. That's pretty nice. We do not have a Prodigy, from memory. Okay, and there's nothing new in the shop, unfortunately. So, what are we going to do now? I'm not feeling too terribly confident about the Viscount, truth be told. I'm kind of feeling like it might not go well if we were to go right now. So, question is, what do? I want some more max levels before we attempt that. I know you guys are probably tired of seeing the dragon wifey, but the bleed she does is just so solid in the freaking... I know, you guys are tired of seeing her, so we should probably bring someone else, but just... I mean, it would be good to... I'm torn. I'm torn because she has so much bleed, which is amazing in the courtyard. But I'm trying not to overuse some characters, which I already know that I've been doing. I'm not trying to overuse characters, but unfortunately that's just kind of been happening. So, bleh. So let's think. We could potentially, actually Kura. What if we bought Kura, Dragon Waifu, potentially Facey Randy could be really solid. And then who for healing? Well, the Kitsune Miku actually could be a pretty good healer. I'm kind of leaning towards Lindy, though. We haven't taken her out as much as some of the other healers. Maya and Saya, personally, they're not a very good healer. Even though it's 10% max health heal, and it gets rid of all debuffs, they also absorb all buffs. So you cannot buff anybody but them. Which then you can block for everybody. You can guard everybody, that is. But, I don't know. We could even bring Tony, because Tony has some really good bleeds, too. So what if we brought Tony, Kura, Zayana, and then maybe Lindy? There's my cut! Nice. See? It was absolutely worth not taking all those crests, because it's worked out in our favor. Also, we have our first official level 6, who technically we didn't level up on our own, but you know what? That is okay. Theoretically speaking, we could... We could do with some more farming, but I believe the quicker we can deal with the courtyard, the quicker we can potentially get ourselves up and going for the nightmare. By the way, if you're wondering, Shadow, this is a Sunward Isles estate, and you haven't even beaten the Sunward Isles. I have a reason. Don't worry. I'm not just doing the courtyard because I want to do the courtyard. I am doing the courtyard because, truth be told, I want those blueprints. Those blueprints are going to be a big deal in this estate. That's kind of why I've been trying to focus it down. So, yeah. Because there are so many different things that we need blueprints for. For example, we need 2 for the tavern, with potentially more. We might even need more blueprints for the tavern. The stagecoach technically doesn't, but needs... I'm gonna go ahead... I'm gonna go out on a limb and say 5 blueprints. The survivalist needs a couple. Just a few. Just a little bit. The Abbey needs at least 3 of them. The sanitarium, if we want to fully upgrade it, we're going to need at least, I'm going to say 2, but it might even be 3. The nomad wagon needs some. Even the graveyard needs a couple. So, all in all, we need a lot of blueprints. And the best way that I know how to get them is literally just by spamming the Courtyard Guardian, because he's really not that bad. Just don't kill the shield and bring, like, a Vestal or something, and he's basically a free win. So, that's the reason we're trying to just rush down the courtyard so much. But without further ado, I think the team we're going to bring out, I want to bring Zayana. Even though I know she's getting a little bit of overuse, I'm sorry. Just, it is a very high-level dungeon, and I want to be ready for it. So, I think we're going to bring out this team. It has a little bit of mark... Well, not a little bit. It has a decent amount of mark synergy, it has some bleed synergy, and it is going to have a decent amount of healing. So, let's go ahead and gear up and head out.
The feasting and revelry would last for weeks at a time. Great stone tables were set with such an abundance of rare delicacies that we would stuff ourselves until the exotic became mundane. When the lavish spread began to spoil, a ravenous gourmand gleefully proposed that we sample from the fetid pile of composting refuse. The notion was dismissed as decidedly unhealthy. But days later, he was found cackling madly atop a heap of rancid comestibles, licking his fingers in delight.
Alrighty, we are in with, quite literally the most anime-looking group. We got the Edgelord, we got the Quiet Ninja, we got the Party Waifu, and then we got a little girl. Literally from an anime, alright. We have the Drakenblood with the play the world of mortals, dismiss his head, all of her abilities. Kura, the bounty hunter, with the legendary bracer, the crescendo box, flying sword assassinations, mark for death, come hither. Life and death boundary could be pretty cool. Unfortunately, we don't have any stuns. Well, we can't land any stuns. But we could technically have the synergy. An Iron Tribulus. Tony the Wraith with Damien's head. Baldwin's head, and I need to adjust his abilities. Give me one moment. There we go. Reap, death sentence, guillotine, and hook and slice. And then Lindy the Grove Tender with the Whisk the Mysterious Heraldry Homie Strike, just in case. Lexification's Hug, Diluted Elixir, and the Lotus Block. So, the Viscount, oh wow, that was a good scout. The Viscount and the Countess, not Duchess, I've been making that mistake a lot. Countess, not Duchess. Viscount and Countess are probably the two maps I do not have memorized by heart. So, yeah. I may not be going the exact perfect way, but we're certainly going to try our best, now aren't we? I'm gonna put a block here, because personally, I do not trust that she will not just get one shot. Let's go Celestial Conversion. We have enough bleeds on this team that I'm actually pretty confident someone will land a bleed by the time we're back to her turn. Unless she goes first. I mean, that is a little bit of a shame. Hi-yah! Double stun! Nope. They weren't bleeding. Ooh, we did land a bleed, though. Okay. Our goal here is just to get Subterranean Skewer. Our goal is just to get as far as possible as we can here. Let's go ahead and apply a little bit of bleeding pressure. Honestly, probably should have done that from turn 1. However, we do get the double kill thanks to it. Also, every time I mention, oh, I know you guys don't like the Dragon Blood, you think I'm overusing her, somebody is always like, yes! Shadow's using her! Oh! That's what I've been waiting for! You know what I mean? Like, it seems as though every time I say it, somebody is excited that she's being brought around. So, you know, every time I try and make a prediction about her, it's wrong. Okay, didn't die anyway. I was gonna say, I kind of want to stall to get some healing. However, taking him out early also isn't that bad of a deal. So, there was also a couple more classes recommended in the previous episode, so hopefully at some point they show up, although, truth be told, we haven't been having very good luck when it comes to new characters showing up. Half of that is because characters keep dying while I'm trying to level them, mostly due to my own mistakes, but still, it doesn't make me feel very much better. This has a chance to bleed everybody. Wah! If it landed, which it didn't. Enraging Slight. Okay, we'll be fine. It's just a little bit of damage. What could it possibly do? Midnight Munette! Yeah, that could be a little bit of a problem, huh? Bleed. You won't bleed. The thirst. Okay. Ow. We can heal that, I think. Yep. Bonk. Let's give you a little bit more healing. Ugh. Yeesh. Take your revenge, Kura. Destroy those who have wronged you. Infallible servitude. Here you are, my lady. Mind your manners. Ow. We're not even that underprepared for this one. We are just really getting it handed to us. I could have sworn one of these bypasses guards. Is it? No, apparently I'm mistaken. Apparently she just does not bypass guard. Alright, fair enough. Sundial! We missed. Meh! Oh, you missed! That would have been so good. That would have been like a guaranteed kill right there. Well, dead to bleed. Little bit of a regen for the road, and... And we're good to go. So I'm pretty sure we gotta go upwards. I don't know that for a fact, but it feels right. Obviously, we can't go to the right, and I don't believe there's anything below us. This might not be the right way. You know what? I've said it, though. We're gonna stick to our guns. We're just gonna see it through. 90%? We take those. We take 90%. We're not XCOM players. 90% doesn't scare us. However, as a Warframe player, 10% is 0% if you're anything like me. We need to find a hive to burn relatively soon because I could use that stress healing. Oh no. Oh no. The worst enemy. Spiders. Bleed. We do not want your kind here. Spit. Spit. Can't Scorching Sun, but we can Sundial. Got him. That's how it's done. Sometimes you just gotta wave your arms. Web. Oh, really? Alright. Oh, you suck. You stinky. Bite. At least they didn't do it on the mark, because she might have actually died. Let's move forward just so we can get into position where we can actually do something once again. I'm going to mark here. But then I'm going to kill this one. And I believe we can transform and still outspeed. Maybe not. Oh yeah, we do outspeed. About a punch to the face. Okay, stun is done. And when he's in the. Well, you see what my plan was. I wanted to just execute him because he had the bleed, he had the mark. It would have been a good time. Unfortunately, didn't quite work out for us. Okay, maybe we are going the right way. It's feeling a lot more right the more we follow the path. So, I mean, you know, that's got to mean something. Okay, we got a curio up ahead. We also have another battle. Depending on what it is, I might light a torch. Nah, it's not worth the torch. Debuff this one. Because even if he moves up, we can still hit him with the execute. So, it should be pretty good. I'm going to go for a regen. Hopefully that gives us an Aegis. It absolutely does. You love to see it. I'm going to go into mode flying, just in case we need to do our giant AoE. However, we can instead go for one of these! Nice. With the double bleed. You love to see it. The thirst. Don't do it. Here. Every time I say, don't do it, you know what happens? They do it. Pretty just Okay. This is not the end of the world. Yes, it does stink, especially because we only have 10 blood. But we can always go get more blood whenever we need to do so. Not to mention, when we kill the Countess, we don't have to worry about this anymore. Refined palate. Don't stun. Aha! Excellent. Kura simply has, I was gonna say too hard of a head, but that sounds that sounds mean. Kura is too resilient to be stunned by one simple pallet. After all, observe. Got you. Literally tied my sword to a rope and still gotcha. Ah! You love to see it. I absolutely adore when a plan comes together, and let me tell you something. This is a plan come together. That's gonna be a double bleed, worst case. Yeah, you bet it is. I think the chances for that are actually pretty high, especially because our bleed resistance is lower, but anyway. Oh. Ah, there it is. See, it was just a little bit delayed. Kura did not get any of that stress healing, unfortunately. Bit of, yeah. Kind of want those crests, truth be told. Holy water, blood, replace that because it's a level 5. We'll do that, okay. That should be alright. Hopefully that's not a poor decision, but I guess we're certainly gonna find out, aren't we? Left definitely isn't the way we're supposed to go, so we're just gonna continue going upwards, and we'll probably go stool. Yes, yes! That's more like it. 30 stress healed. That is exactly what we needed. There was a split second. I thought it was going to be a croc. Curio. Chip, Curio. I don't know which... Maybe we should go upwards? I mean, upwards has been doing pretty good for us so far, so maybe we should just keep going. Banding Wine, don't stun. Nice. Okay. Lower your stats. And then bleed everybody. I've come to collect. Let's put an Aegis here, just in case. It also gives us some resistances, so hopefully that helps out. You know what? Bleed them all. It never really works, does it? Predigestion. Not. Yeah, why not? It has extra percent. Gather the blood. Okay. It was a buried blast. No stuns at all. Nice. Yeah, absolutely love to see that. Our Aegis is doing very good work. We're just gonna take him out. And now go for regen. We can also amp up the healing on Kura next turn. Laceration. Also, 1 health. Wow. Wait, no. Wait. Yes. Eesh. Lindy does not have very much health. Ooh, resisted Crimson Curse. That's it's good to see. We could get the guaranteed. Well, he'll only have 1 health, won't he? Fine.
One by one, they will fall.
Gather them. Okay, he's not dead yet. He's dead this turn, though. Missed. How about one of these? Dead to bleed.
Nice, sir.
And then amp up healing here. Nice. Alright, we are looking awfully good. And just for good measure.
Nice job.
I want those so bad. Okay. Well, unfortunately, it's not quite going to work out for us, so... yeah, let's just keep heading upwards. Ooh. If nothing else, that is a good sign that we are headed in the right way. You know why? Because it's extra stress healing, and stress healing is always a good thing. Oh, is this actually the key? Wow, I think we went the exact right way. You'll love to see it. Lower his dodge, and then bleed them all. Infallible servitude. Regen on everybody. And then what shall we do? I can't guillotine him. My finger twitched a little bit too far. Well, let's start flying. You never know when someone might need to be
Punched into non-existence!
Jeez, that move is so strong against bleeding. Midnight Munette. That's gonna give them damage that we don't want them to have.
The first.
You know what? I'd prefer that so that he doesn't go for
Skewering repartee! Ahem. Skewering repartee!
Yeah. That move that I just said that I was glad that he didn't use, the other one did it. Yeah. The other one did it. We crit this. No, we don't. Double stun. Nice! Lindy's chances of survival just drastically increased. Okay. Be gone with you. Jeez. Diluted. Oh, it also increases our healing, so we should be okay. We actually over-healed the bleed now. One of them is down. We still need to worry about her. Actually, double stun? Single stun? Nope. Yeah, he had the resistance. Nope, not even dead to bleed. But she's dead to these swords. Okay, we need to get a regen up. We are really suffering from bleed right now. He's probably gonna go for needling excursion or whatever. Unless... Never mind. So much for faded. Yeah, needling. Haha, nice hit, loser.
Nice job, loser. Haha. Maybe if you were as cool as I am, you'd be fine.
For that one. Okay. And then let's loot it up.
Nice.
Wait, it keeps going this way? But the blue key. What the heck is this way? Should I check a map, or should we just go back to blue? Alright, I glanced at a map. There's something right here that we cannot leave without. So, well, we could leave without it, but it'd be a waste. So here we go.
Swarming corruption.
That looks like it does so much damage to her, and that's because she has 12 health. Let's fly. Okay, Iron Tribulus. That is going to be a stacking bleed, lurking fear.
Here we go.
He didn't do an attack, so unfortunately we can't do anything, but we can sure scare him. Take that! Land bleed. Ooh, a crit bleed, no less.
I am death.
Yeah, regen. Absolutely. We could set up some Aegises in the coming turns, but right now, we need that Aegis. Especially for what's going to come up. Maybe stun? I don't know if I want you this close, truth be told.
Let's just set up an Aegis, shall we?
Oh, wow, we got two of them. Nice. Okay, we use up the bleed. We do a little bit of extra damage. Teeth rake. Uh-oh. Ah! Okay, we're fine. Geez, 4 over 3. It's pretty nasty. However, he does take another bleed. Let's just go for damage. Oh, we can't. We're not close enough. Right. Well, just keep stacking the bleed.
Another added to the tally. Swarming corruption.
Well, we still have one Aegis left. However, yikes. Not looking great. Okay, we might want to put Aegis on Kura or on Tony. That's who I'm kind of considering. Big damage. We are absolutely boss-killing machines,
and he will feel our absolute might.
Like such. Actually, stun. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Can't execute him, but we sure can bleed him. Teeth rake. It'll land the bleed. Ah! Hi.
This isn't where I want to be standing.
Ha! Okay, bleed is gone. However, we did use it up very effectively. I'm dead. Nice. Now that's a boss-killing team.
Your death is momentarily.
Postponed? What? Ah! Okay, well, he got a little bit of damage on us at the end. Lindy! Oh. Got him. Ah, for the highwayman. Oh, man. Aw, highwayman. Okay, that's not fantastic for us, considering we can't use him. But maybe we won't get any more either. Wow, seriously? We'll do that. Alright, now back to blue. Our way over was anything but solid. Glandular fever, nice. And abusive. Nice. And 91 stress. Excellent. It just keeps getting better. Literally, not a single battle. Just... Sorry, that was a bit loud. Just, pure, terrible RNG. Yep. Yep. Manding wine? Okay, so, truthfully... We're probably gonna do this battle. We're gonna do this battle, and then I think we're done here. So if nothing else, this was a good expedition to just get it started. Did we have to fight the croc? Don't stun. Oh. No, we did not have to fight the croc. However, I got greedy. And apparently... we're gonna be paying the ultimate price for that. Come on! We should have popped a torch!
The thirst.
Well, here we go.
Sunfish.
We might even leave after this battle. I don't think we can abandon it because I think Lindy will actually die. We're acting for... Well, not completely first, though. Does that count? I'm gonna imagine that doesn't count. He's -2 speed. You know what? We gotta kill him. We gotta kill him, like, yesterday. Okay. Our chances of survival have just drastically increased. Apply a bleed to the air beside him. And we got the Aegis. Okay. Jeez. Alrighty. Ooh, jute tapestry, though. That makes it all worth our while. Let's do that. Okay. I think we can still do this battle. And then we're out of here. We're gone. We're brown bread. We're hitting the pavement.
Oh my god, this was a mistake. Oh my god.
This was such a mistake. Well, let's start trying to apply bleeds. This is absolutely our last battle. Let's go ahead and apply a little bit of restoration. I should have done... Well, no, we haven't done any real attacks yet, so it's not a problem yet. Here we go. Okay. Celestial conversion. Let's get ready to make use of some of those bleeds, shall we? Extra accuracy. Completely annihilated. Buried blast. Oh! Don't stun. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Predigestion! Ah! Predigestion. Buried Blast. Oh! Oh my god, we should have left! We should have left! Oh god, we lost Kura. Oh, it's even worse because he was one of our level 5s. Oh, it just keeps getting worse. We should have left. Oh. Subterranean Skewer. We might be losing this entire party at this point. Oh boy. Subterranean Skewer. How do we weasel our way out of this one? Oh, it's not nearly done. Roll for a crit? It's not enough. We could absolutely get the kill here. We can't stun this one, but what if we did this? 5 to 10. If we roll an 8 or crit, okay, 8 to 10 or a crit, we'll kill him. But he will, no, he'll be stunned. Provided we hit, 82% chance to hit. Alternatively, we could just flat kill the Chevalier and take our chances with the Supplicant. Let's stun. Oh, wow! We stunned the Supplicant, too! Okay. Okay. She's not the kind to hurt herself, so we give ourselves an Aegis. He's stunned. They are not both dead, much to my dismay. He's dead next turn, though. We only need to kill the Chevalier this turn. Right? Yeah, he's at 1 health. Oh my god, Tony. It's a good thing we put that regen up, because we'd be dead to bleed. Whew. I'll tell you what. Faded can't save you from that one. Burn beneath my glory.
You're proud of your triumph, but you only hinder me in my quest.
Ah, 10k gold, 32 crest, and 6 deeds. Resilient, eh. Compulsive sucks. Well, we have another Kura, but ouch! What a mistake. If I had known it was going to be 2 Chevaliers, I would not have walked into that room. Unfortunately, we did walk into that room, and then, as if it wasn't bad enough, because it could get worse. Oh. As if it wasn't bad enough, then I also thought that we stood a chance. Clearly we did not. So, alright. All in all, this was a up and down episode, but I think overall it went mostly well. We got a good amount of progress into the Viscount. We got a lot of quirks locked in, which means we're not going to lose a lot of our really valuable quirks. Unless someone dies, but we'll ignore that. We got the really good cracked gong. We did one of the spider quests, finally. So, overall, I'd say this was a mixed bag. I'm not going to say it went completely smoothly, but it didn't go terribly either. And we also upgraded our blacksmith, so people can actually go up to level 4 now. So, all in all, it was up and down. But I think it was mostly good. We got a lot of leveling done. A lot of characters who were level 4 are level 5 now. And a couple level 3s are level 4 as well. So, meh. You know, it looks worse than it is. We need to keep our spirits high. Because even though someone keeps making mistakes and putting us further and further behind, the idea is there, right? Like, an attempt is being made. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this one regardless, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.